much I did question it, but they did say like, it's not the best thing to do. Yeah.
And you drove all the way from Elk Grove down to Taft, is that correct, to pick her up?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's correct.
the city of Taft?
That's correct.
That's where she lives.
That's
so,
correct.
You guys must have had a lot of trust for you to drive all those hours.
She did gain it on my end. Okay. She did gain it.
So, just to say, this guy is talking about a 10-year-old girl. I think he's 19. I'm not sure how old this guy is, to be honest. He might be more, he might be younger. He might say, but the point is he just said, she gained my trust. She said she's 18 going on 19. Sounds like what little kids say. And this guy has a demon. I've recorded this video like 3 or 4 times, and every time something interrupts it because the demon does not want to be seen. It does, but it doesn't.
It's like questioning here and there, but at the same time I should have at least be more careful. Yeah.
Be more careful. That means don't get caught.
How you guys developed your trust with each other?
So we did meet online on a gaming platform, I would say.
Roblox, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So of course that's like the socializing space on my end, because around Elk Grove it's not that let's just say school, like social life is not that open as I expected to. So yeah, let's just say specifically on the time that we met, I would say specifically I would say around it's April. It's April right now. Sorry, it felt like it was like a month, or like around March. We decided it's when I bumped into that person, right?
See, that's so what you look for here is voices and tones and the words. The words. If you run into this demon, you would know it because of the words. If you remember how this guy says his words, which are very vague. He's like, let's see how he does it. Let's see.
And then like we just friended each other in just casual conversation, like, how are you? Where are you from? And he's like, oh, we're in the same state. I'm like, okay, that's pretty nice, right? But then a month later, and it was like on and off, like it was just one casual conversation one day, and then I would hear from them for like 2 weeks or 3.
That was a demon manifesting right there. One casual conversation.
3 weeks like later, and it would be on and off. Yeah. So I would say, and then this month, I can't recall which day specifically because I've been inside. Yeah. They decided, or they asked me if I wanted to, like, be more than friends. I was a little bit like hesitant because of like.
He said the name of the demon right there, because he said they decided. That's the name of the demon. They. I don't know what you're doing, but stop. Sorry, my dog was licking something. And I don't know what it is, so I don't want her to do it. Chill. Relax. So they decided. So it's wild because I actually heard of a demon today named They. And it's a Nephilim demon that has 3 heads. This is one of my doggies. Okay, let's come. Okay, back up. Back up. Come over here. Come over here.
age or whatnot, but I was pretty much encouraged to do so. So I was like, um, if it doesn't work out, then you can just move on. But if it's okay, then we're like, you know, doing this or like one of friends, not like completely like relationship wise, but like on the talking stage, I would say. Then let's see how that goes. Yeah, little did I know it leads to this.
You mentioned you knew about the age difference, so she knew you were 27, you knew she was 10 years old?
Oh no, she told me she was 18. She told me she was 18 turning 19.
So when did you discover she was 10 years old?
Ooh. I would say, cause I'm sorry, it like sickens me every time I hear that age.
He doesn't look very sick. He doesn't look sick. He looks like he's happy. He looks like he's lying about being sick.
I think when I was questioned, when I was taken in for questioning for the first time,
So even when you were with her, you picked her up, you were with her, you didn't know her age?
I didn't know her age at all. All I know was 18 and 19.
She does look a little young though, because she was declared missing and there was a whole search for her. If you look at the picture, she does look a little young. Did it never doubted it?
The thing is, when we were talking to Roblox, she told me that everyone that she knows, she always tells her that she looks younger than her age. And then I tend to believe that because, likewise for myself, people would tell me myself that I look younger for my age. Yeah, and there's like other couple old people out there that look younger. I was like, okay.
You said you were kind of encouraged, because at first you were a little hesitant about being more than friends. Can you give us a little more detail what you mean you were encouraged?
So I was told by, well, to be truthfully, like random people online because not random people online, specifically the gaming platform that we're in. Of course, it's Roblox, but there's a specific game that we met in. It's Micah. Yeah. So I think I would like not ask around. When someone was told about like the age difference when it comes to like relationships in some sort, some people would have their maximum, some people would have their minimum. Firstly, for me, I wouldn't even go as far as going for someone that's like 18. 21 is considerable. 3 or
So he says he wouldn't go for somebody that was 18, but she said she was 18 going on 19. But if you noticed, he changed the whole subject. Let's go back a little.
relationships in some sort.
Let's see what they said.
The gaming platform that we're in. Of course, it's Roblox, but there's a specific game that we met in. It's Micah. Yeah. So I think I would like not ask around. When someone was told about like the age difference when it comes to like relationships in some sort, some people would have their maximum, some people would have their minimum. Firstly, for me, I wouldn't even go as far as going for someone that's like 18.
So it sounds like he's on a gaming platform that's for young people, and he's saying that he wouldn't chase after young people. I think he's really bragging, to be honest. Seems like he's bragging.
21 is considerable. 3 or some sort is like for my age. But then I was encouraged by, again, like random people in the same thing, like, oh, well, 18 or 19, since he's turning 19, it shouldn't be that bad. So it's like, So I decided like, okay,
So it sounds like you kind of have an online community of
pretty
people
much.
that you talk to and interact with.
Yeah.
When did you start kind of being active online? Is it mostly Roblox you use, or you're an online gamer usually?
It's a casual online gaming thing. Yeah.
So maybe it's not a kid's game that he's listening to. I don't know. Seems weird.
Do you feel like you spend a lot more time online than you do kind of in person in social settings?
I would say it's transitioning because I didn't go to school in the past um, like around 2024 ish, or I did online class for the college that I'm currently attending. But this year, since I'm or let's just say I moved or switched majors to nursing, so my classes are more in person.
Right there, he said, this year I'm transitioning. He started to say that because that's what happens when a spirit comes into you. You transition. So he transitioned. I think he got the spirit of Lilith. That's what I think, the spirit of Lilith.
And so I'm transitioning to online gaming to more on a social gathering or in-person type of gathering. Yeah.
Have you found in-person interactions a little trickier? I'm just wondering if you kind of prefer one over the other.
Let's just say I'm used to the online community because
Okay, so there's the speech. Let's just say. So if you hear somebody that says, let's just say that that's the person, that's the demon. So demons are persons without bodies. So the demon is saying, let's just say, because he says that over and over, which is very vague. That's the vagueness.
for the past year, around a year, I would have to stick with online gaming because all my classes were online as well. So, but I would prefer in person. I would prefer in person, like social gathering in school, especially.
So like middle school, high school, I'm assuming all of that was in person for you?
Oh yes.
Okay. And then nursing school, you said the classes were, or I guess they're more in person now?
Yes.
Okay. And which college do you go to?
Casunas River.
The language that's out there and the conversations that people are having about you, Matthew, just because of the allegations you're facing, they're not the nicest. I will say a lot of people are describing you as, a child abductor or a child predator. There's a lot of harsh words out there. What is your reaction when you hear that?
It sickens me.
A lot of people are describing you as, a child abductor or a child predator.
See that? What is that? See that? That's a smile. That's the demon. He is a child molester, a child abductor. Crazy.
There's a lot of harsh words out there. What is your reaction when you hear that?
It sickens me.
He doesn't look sickened. Those are actually happy emotions, not sickening emotions. You got the emotion wrong. That's when you know you're looking at a person that is trying to act that's never been trained in acting.
I should have been more careful. Yeah. I should have been more questioning when it came to having that person involved. That's all.
You know, always name calling, like that's not who you are.
That's not who I am. Really.
And when
He never said he shouldn't have done it. He He just should have been more careful, more cunning.
You were found with the girl in your car at the strip mall. You were arrested for kidnapping.
That's because he's accepted the demon. The human has accepted the demon. And he now likes it. And that's why he was happy.
But also committing sexual acts with a minor. So I have to ask, when you met her and you were with her, what happened between you guys two? What did you guys end up doing when you were together?
Okay. Well, for the record, before I found out her real age, 18, or, her real age.
10, right?
Yeah.
Did you see that smile?
Pretty much I was driving the whole night, and then there was just holding hands.
You were together.
Okay. Well, for the record, before I found out her real age, 18, or, her real age.
10, right?
Yeah.
Smile. Smile.
Pretty much I was driving the whole night, and then there was just holding hands of some sort. She's pretty much holding hands most of the time.
No sexual actions, no sexual conversation.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
He was holding her hands because he wasn't going to let her go. Abduction.
How did you feel in the moment when you were discovered and arrested, when kind of the reality of it all hit you?
Right there, the human tried to fight that demon, but it shook the human off. Because a human can shake a devil off. Certain shake will make a spirit leave you. But that one, it was shaking the human back into the back of him.
Oof, I was
Back into
shocked,
the back of the
surprised, because
human.
again, I thought it had something to do with her family calling, that she found out that she was like home or something, right? So I was like shocked, surprised that they were able to
Doesn't look like he's shocked or surprised. He doesn't have the right emotion.
see me, right? So,
Let's watch it again.
I thought it had something to do with her family calling, that she found out that she was like home or something, right? So I was like shocked, surprised that they were able to see me, right? So, yeah, it's not the best feeling. It's not the best idea. Let's just say it's just everything else like fell into place. So I was like, what's happening? Like, why is this happening? Is it because her family called? But again, this was for the record. Again, before finding out her real age, I thought she was 18, turning 19.
Did your family ever end up meeting her or knowing about her?
I did mention her, like, before we were about to, like, because I wanted to bring her into, like, the house, but they were, like, unsure sure because they didn't meet her. Yeah, so, no. She was just mentioned, but never met.
And they found you guys outside the strip mall by your home. What were you guys doing? Have you guys been shopping around, or?
We were just on our phones. Like, I was just trying to figure out if there's like a good place for her to like stay for the night before I bring her in, because again, she didn't meet my family and whatnot. So we were just there, just to use our phones. And as far as I know, in my neighborhood, because I'm not, we didn't move there not too long ago. Yeah, that was like pretty much the good place to get like phone service for both of our phones. Yeah.
So about how many hours were you guys actually together in person, would you say?
From the moment
From the moment you picked her up, I should say.
let's see. So So I would say around 1 a.m. Wait, so 1. So I got her like 1 a.m. and then the moment I got captured, it was like.
The way you know he's lying for sure, absolute fact, is the fact that he's acting like he doesn't know the timeline, but he's done told this story a whole bunch of times to the police. And if he acts like he doesn't know the timeline, then that's ridiculous.
Around 2 p.m. as far as I can know.
Okay. So 1 a.m. Saturday morning you picked her up?
Sunday.
Sunday morning, 1 a.m. Sunday morning, and then later that same day.
Yeah.
So about 12 hours later is when you were arrested.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure I have the time right.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of the information we have about this too comes directly from you. That's why I said we want to hear your side of the story. We want to see, what perspective you can give, because you live the experience.
Yeah.
And earlier I was speaking to your attorney, Mr. Raimondo, and he mentioned that you were on the autism spectrum. Matthew, was that true?
If I'm in the autism spectrum?
Correct. He mentioned that you were on the autism spectrum. Is that true?
No, I believe that's my job position.
Okay, but it's not your diagnosis. You help other kids who have
Yes.
diagnosed with autism.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe you misunderstood, but that's what he told me. So I just wanted to, check with you directly.
Okay.
And he also said you were on Roblox to make friends, do what people do nowadays, socialize, be online. Is that a pretty accurate description?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to add? Again, I know it's a very personal topic for you, but we'd love to hear everything that you're able to share with us. So, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Not that I know of. Is there any more questions that needs to be answered?
We asked Dr. Wong over here too. Is there anything that you think I'm missing? Anything you want to ask?
No.
Okay. I think that's it for me. Mr. Raimondo also mentioned that your parents were first generation here. They were immigrants. Mine are too. What's your ethnicity? Do you mind if I ask?
I'm Filipino.
Filipino. Okay, I'm Korean. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Alrighty. I think that's it. So again, just to make sure I'm crystal clear, you deny that you kidnapped her, kidnapping, abduction.
Whoa.
Those are inaccurate because, like I said, only way that I would know how to get there is that she tells me where to go. So she sent me her address, right? She sent me her address. She gave me she pretty me she made me want to get her pretty much. So yeah, unless her family filed for kidnapping, so I can see that's how kidnapping came up.
And you said the most you guys did was hold hands. Did you have any other sexual intentions with her?
No, not at all. Not at all.
And how do you hope this plays out moving forward? You're due back in court late June. So until then, what's the ideal situation for you, Matthew?
Vague.
Just hope everything is. Just hope everything is okay. Especially for everyone I know. Yeah.
He almost said for her, but he said for her, everyone I know.
That's all.
I appreciate your time once again. I hope maybe down the road we can talk again, but thank you again for your time today. It was nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
This guy's got a demon. I've seen it before because it's a child molesting bragging demon. I think it's Lilith. Right there.